This is how I eliminate the tail at the top of some stitches that have been gathered together. So in this case, this is a mitten, and at the top of the thumb, I finished with 5, 6, 7 stitches, who knows, and I took my thread with the live stitches still distributed on the needle. I knit in this direction, always around the outside of the work. So I take the tail and I cut it. You want to leave yourself a longer than normal tail to gather up stitches, so maybe 12 inches. Thread it onto a tapestry needle and run it through in the direction that they would have been knitted, all of the live stitches once, pull it up tight, and then, because I am the person everyone brings their knitting to when it goes wrong, I run mine around a second time. So I'm going to take the same tapestry needle and go all the way around a second time and give it a good tug. That makes sure that this little pucker of stitches does not want to come undone. Now I have to weave it in because it's on the right side of my knitting, and that is not what I want. So I need a tapestry needle, and I need a tail that is only 6 to 8 inches long. So I'm going to start by trimming my tail to 6 to 8 inches long. Tapestry needle, and I'm going to thread it. I'm going to stick my finger up inside this thumb because it is super easy to sew layers of knitting together accidentally. And I'm going to take the tip of my tapestry needle and I'm going to put it right through the center of the pucker, just like that, into the tip of my finger. This is why we're glad that they're blunt. And I'm going to push the whole thing, making sure that none of my stitches get caught by the tapestry needle. I'm going to push the whole thing inside out. Ta-da! And pull my tapestry needle through. Now, I don't frankly care what it looks like on the inside. I'm more worried about what it looks like on the wrong side. But again, I am that person that everyone brings their knitting to repair it when it comes undone. And I know the theory that no one ties knots in their knitting. There is no knots in knitting. And I'm here to tell you I tie knots. I am an unapologetic knot tire. As a matter of fact, you might even say I'm an evangelistic knot tire. I believe in knots. We'll just leave it there. I believe in knots. So I have my tapestry needle threaded, shoved underneath just one of those little puckered threads. I'm going to pick up the yarn next to my work, wrap it one time, doesn't matter if you go clockwise or counterclockwise, around the tapestry needle, hold it firm, and pull the tapestry needle through. This ties a little tiny knot right there where you stopped it, and the hope is that it helps prevent it from coming undone. This was joined in a circle, and so therefore this is the only time in which I will use a circle to weave in my end. I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to go under the stitches in as close to order as I can find them, around, always from the same direction. So I'm going from the pucker towards the gusset. You could go the other way if you wanted, doesn't matter. Pick one and stick to it, that's the only thing. All the way around the thumb, back to where I started. I have a little ring of stitches. You can tidy it up if you want, but I wouldn't pull it too tight because you don't want it to pucker the right side. And then trim it off. So make sure that you're not catching any of your work when you do that. And there is our little thumb all finished off. You can use this for hats. You can use it for fingers and toes and any at the bottoms of bags, any place where you're gathering stitches and pulling them up. There you go.